Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Didsbury Art Studio and I'm Sally. And in today's video I'd really like to make a flower ribbon piece which also has another name called flower cockade. So it is going to be a video which we're exploring using some stitch and some glue gun usage and also using quite a bit of beading. Hope you enjoy it. All right then, let's get into it. Okie dokie, so I've got this kind of dark red purpley grosgrain ribbon and it's very similar to the Petersham ribbon that I've been using on some of the other videos lately. However, there is a little bit of a difference. I'm still learning about this myself, but there's a difference between the Petersham and the grosgrain, and very similar in appearance. There are, and also it's got the ridges, the horizontal ridges in it, but the Petersham ribbon is slightly more flexible and can be shaped with your iron, whereas the grosgrain can't be shaped with the iron. And I noticed that the scalloped edge on the Petersham is different to this edge on this ribbon. This is 2 inches in width and I've got 2 meters in total. I am first of all going to fold over the edge to make a triangle, and I've got my hot glue gun over here and I'm just going to dab a little bit of glue. And fix that down like so. And then I'm also going to fold over this part and make a big triangle like so. I'm just going to fold it a little bit. Then I'm going to fold that over in line with the other edge. And I'm going to grab my needle. I've popped a knot in my thread and I'm going to sew just here through the edge. So next what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to make a bigger triangle. Pinch that along the side, like so. Swan that nice and tight. And then I'm going to make another triangle, a bigger one. Fold that up. And we continue the folding. So now I just need to put a stitch through there, just near the edge. That's going to keep it all together. And now we continue. So we're going to fold down. Up. and we're going to carry on until we get to the other end of the ribbon. Make sure that's nice and tight. So I've got my pins here as well, just to say that you can secure and hold everything together just with a pin as you go along, because you'll get to the point where you can't hold it all. So that'll just hold it together for you. So you can see what I've been doing every couple of petals. I've put a pin in because I couldn't hold it and a bit fiddly. So I've got several pins in there and I've come right to the end. It counts 19 petals, and to end it, I'm literally just going to fold that last triangle in. Right, so grab the hot glue gun, just a little of glue, and then we're just going to end it with the final stitch. I've just sewn through that last petal and now I'm just going to take the pins out. Now we're going to want to sew the final petal to the beginning petal. Tied a knot at the top there to finish that off, and then we just need to also do underneath. So I'm just going to sew a couple of stitches there. Okay, so this is what it's looking like on the back, and there's the front, and then we're going to be ready to start sewing the beads on. I've been messing around with a couple of different ideas of things I could do. It's looking a little bit wacky at the minute. There are a few little things that I would like to try out, but I just need to think about my colour scheme. But I'm just gonna keep experimenting, seeing what I think I'd like to do. I've been messing around with this maroon, and I've been trying out these different beads and colours, but I kind of feel like looking at it again, coming back to it, because I just left this out the other night. I'm thinking that I've gone off the brown beads. I don't think they go so well. And I'm going to look at these two sets, the pinks and the blues, and I might organise some of these as well. So what do we think? Do we think the blues, or do we think the pinks? So now I've just done an Instagram poll to find out what people think about the colours in terms of whether to go for blues or pinks with this piece, and I'm struggling to decide. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to take my needle down through one petal with the knot. I'm going to come back up just over to the side. And I'm ready to add a bead. And then I'm going to go through the next side at the same level. Pop on my bead. Go through the side again and then onto the next petal. Through the two petals again. Pop on the next bead and carry on round. Okay, so I've got all the way around and I've done my 3 colours because those are the amount of beads that I've got. And then I'm going to be putting on the second row, so watch how we start this. I've done a double thread this time because I found that it was working better towards the end of that last row. And I've put a knot in and I've started over here, gone across the first bead, out in between these 2 beads, because what we're trying to do is get a bead in between the other beads for the next row. So I'm going to pop that on through the side. That fits in between. Again, over the top. Grab your bead. And then thread that on. And I'm going to do that row now. So I'm just on my last bead of the second row. I'm going to sew some stitches through the actual beads over here, so maybe 2 more just to secure it all, but it's looking good. So after some deliberation, I've been trying out different things to go in the middle. So I've got a crystal there, got an old earring I was trying out, and a smaller one. I'm really not sure what to do. I've got this one as well. Definitely not the crystal, not that one. It's between that one, which is uber bling, isn't it? This little one. Ooh, which do you think? Okay, I'm actually going to go for this one. So I'm going to put inside there. So I hope this video was useful and helpful today and you thoroughly enjoyed it. That would be ideal outcome. All right then, so if you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, there's going to be plenty more. And subscribe today if you'd like to. Bye.